unfortunately, is a new way, after the previous ways were not successful, a new way to endanger, to threaten, to confront Israel in an unconventional, but more than unconventional, in an asymmetric, new kind of warfare. The last round of hostilities was not the first one with similar parameters. We have seen it in 2004, 2008, 2012, in which a terrorist organization called Hamas, and just to remind ourselves that a couple of days ago a court in Egypt has defined Hamas as a terrorist organization. The whole of Hamas, not only the military branch. Hamas is a terrorist organization in the definition of the Egyptian court. The methods used by Hamas were methods in which I, without any hesitation, put all the responsibility to what has happened on Hamas. Because what Hamas is doing, or was doing, and it's only the latest example, is trying to limit the capability and the right and the obligation of a sovereign state like Israel to defend its citizens and its territory. What did we have in Gaza? We have an entity which was supposed to be part of the process between Israel and the Palestinians. West Bank on the one hand, Gaza on the other. This territory called Gaza was overthrown by a coup by Hamas, who took the legitimate regime of the Palestinian authorities and threw them out. Threw them from buildings physically and threw them out. And Hamas became the ruler of this area, amassing hundreds and thousands of armament, rockets, in preparation to yet another round of hostilities. And in the same way that they've done it in the past, they did it this year, launching rockets on Israeli territory, endangering Israeli citizens, using their own population, even the uninvolved. Not all of Gaza are terrorists. In Gaza, there are many uninvolved, but those uninvolved people were used by Hamas in a way which constitutes, by all means, war crime. I'm sure that this will be defined as a war crime, using them as human shields, launching rockets from within or in the neighborhood of hospitals and mosques. And I have to commend the very brave Indian TV crew who filmed this. If you remember, in July there was an NDTV crew for 24 hours. They filmed the way a terrorist cell built, installed, and launched rockets from near a hotel where they were staying, like 20 meters from the room where the reporter was staying. They installed and launched a rocket. Why near a hotel? Why near a hospital? Why near a mosque? Why near a UN school? It's very obvious. And this is what we have to be confronting with. And this is the terrain, the new terrain of the asymmetric warfare that we are confronted with. The Hamas dig tunnels, dozens of tunnels, through which huge tunnels, some tunnels the size of this room, through which they could bring and take Land Rovers and Jeeps and terrorists in order to attack, to pop out somewhere in Israel, to pop out and to attack localities and Israeli population.